All right, so a new Hill Harris X poll came out showing us that 69% of voters support Medicare for all. So this same poll was conducted by the same people, same company, in October 2018, and support was at 70%. So it is 1 point down since then somehow during a pandemic, but it is pretty consistently strong amongst all voters. But we're seeing an interesting trend here, and I think it's due to propaganda. And Democrats are supporting it more. Independents are supporting it in equal amounts as they were before, but Republican support for it has taken a hit. So it went from 52% Republican support down to 46% support in 2020. So that's from 2018 to 2020. So we're seeing consistent numbers that Medicare for all is a very popular policy all across the board. And this is the first universal plan introduced to the American voters, truly. And I think if we could change the discussion from not just universal versus private, but, universal versus universal. Like, how about we debate whether we should have Canada's universal plan or more Australia's universal plan, like Tulsi wanted? That's what the debate needs to become amongst the Democratic Party. So the Republicans aren't going to have that debate right now, but we do have the support within the Democratic Party. Although the puppeteers are controlling everything right now, we need to shift the debate not towards, Obamacare versus Medicare for all, but Medicare for all versus Yang's plan, or Medicare for all versus Tulsi's plan, if that makes sense. So instead of everyone being on Medicare 100%, everyone being on Medicare 80%, but there is still a two-tiered system. One-tiered system versus two-tiered system, for example. Should we do a full nationalized system like the NHS? That's what the debate in the Democratic Party needs to become, especially during a pandemic. This data, I wish it was better. I expect it to be better next time they conduct the poll because of what's going on right now. People are still in the process of losing their private employer-tied insurance. But I think the future is pretty optimistic. But the question is, how do we get something like this through? And the only answer is a mass movement of people, like Sanders has said. Although Bernie has taken a big step back from revolutionary talk, he's just kind of chilling right now, supporting Joe Biden. But it will take a mass movement because right now our politics, the way it's set, the Democrats in office will not support a bill like this. Republicans definitely will not. So we need to keep on jamming it down people's throats that what is happening right now with the pandemic would be alleviated greatly if we had a Medicare for all system or any type of universal healthcare system. So let's get our debates right, because we're not going to find the right solutions until we have everybody asking the right questions.
Every leader of a generation called a communist. They're lying about their profits in the same way that Obama did. The puppets say they're fighting for us, lying about their promises. Every 4 years graduate, no change, like in colleges.